Hello, welcome back to my channel. So, as you can see by the title, today is going to be me going over some candles that typically, not everyone, but mostly everyone tends to like, but I, for the life of me, cannot stand. And it's not just going to be necessarily candles. A lot of it is like the body care in it, the hand soaps in it, any form it comes in. I hate it. I just cannot stand the scent itself, but it seems to be just so popular. And if you can hear the washer and dryer, I'm sorry. That was not supposed to be on, or whatever that is. And that's the washer and dryer. So I'm sorry. It's right by my filming spot, and I have nowhere else to film. So sorry, I just have to swipe notification from YouTube. So I apologize about that. There's not much I can do because I'm not going to have time to film any later today, and my brother came home unbeknownst to me. They had a half day at school too, so if you can hear his TV, I'm going to go ahead and apologize for that too, but yeah, it wasn't supposed to be loud and obnoxious like this, so if this bothers you, just go ahead and click off because these fools just started it, so it's not going to go off at any point throughout this video. So this candle has nothing to do with it. I just didn't want, again, I just wanted there to be like something in the background. Let me move this lid. I just wanted there to be like something in the back so y'all didn't have to just constantly stare at this. Or this is going to be like a video. It's like, I just smell eating because I do love this candle. This is going to be like the type of video where it's not like a haul or anything fun to actually look at. So if you're doing something like around the house or driving or doing whatever, this is the type of video to watch, I guess. I still do want to do my like my whole updated SAS wish list. A lot of things have actually been added recently in the tester candle selection. A lot of new scents. Oh, finally it went off. Hopefully it doesn't start back up. Some like throwback fragrances that I wasn't expecting to come back are in Wallflowers, and that means that they're also getting tester candles in them as well. So, sorry, my dog was just walking by. So there's just a lot of things that have been recently added to the lists. So it's gonna be a while for me to decide like what I want to for sure take off of the list. You done? Sorry, my brother's opening and closing doors. He's so disrespectful, y'all. I'm only half kidding. Sorry, I thought I heard my dog trying to get into something. And there he comes. Hi. So, getting into the video itself, I do still want to do that video, before, like Christmas Eve day. Again, so annoying and obnoxious to say. This video is just not going well for me, y'all. My dog is just running back and forth. Doors are getting open and closed. My apologies again. And of course it has to start back up. Okay, this is just my luck and I'm just gonna have to go with it. I'm just gonna have to ignore it. If not, this video is gonna be 10 hours long. So this is just gonna be a video of video. I don't have anything to show you, of course, because I hate them. So why would I purchase them and actually have them? So I guess I'll just go ahead and start off with number one. I think I've already explained everything I want to explain in the intro. Starting off, and these aren't in any particular order because a lot of these I hate just about the same. But the number one has to probably go to, if I were to have to, like, the first one that comes to mind is Champagne Toast. I cannot, for the life of me, stand that fragrance. There's something about it that just makes me sick to my stomach when I smell it. And not in like a physical reaction, like I would be upset. Yeah, I'd still be upset if I had to walk up into someone's house and they're burning or melting that scent. But I'm not gonna like lose my mind, like I can't be in this room at all, like I need to go. It's not to that point, but it's to a point where I wouldn't want to go to their house again because that smell is just disgusting. And it seems to be like especially for what's the best way to put it? People who just like go in there and they don't like know much about the candles. They're just like, oh, Champagne Toast is back, woohoo! You know, like they don't care about really any other fragrance except for the basic, boring ones that are constantly being brought back. And if that's the sense they like, good for them. But when you're like, Champagne Toast is the best candle ever, and you've never burned or melted any other candles, I just can't. I have to completely disagree. I hate that candle. I don't know what about it. Doesn't have any fizziness like a champagne or fizzy pop scent should have. Like nothing. And I feel like if it did, I would like it a lot better. It doesn't even have like a slight undertone from the last time I smelled it, which was when it got brought back in its most recent incarnation. Before Candle Day, my store put out like the whole champagne toast part of it. They put champagne toast and peach Bellini out, but not like the good ones like Mary Mimosa or whatever. So I smelt it again before Candle Day, and I hate that scent. And I just want to go back and smell it. Every maybe every year or so, just to see if my nose changes or I change. But I still cannot stand that fragrance. Number 2 on that list, the one that was also out at the same time as Champagne Toast, Peach Bellini. That scent smells like the nastiest, dirtiest, most artificial, grossest peach scent I've ever had the displeasure of smelling in my life. I will never understand the appeal of that fragrance. And I know people like lose their minds over it. It's just it's mind-boggling how people can like a fragrance like that when Georgia Peach is such it's so much superior of a peach fragrance. The vanilla bourbon peach from this spring, or bourbon vanilla, I think it's vanilla bourbon peach. I'm pretty sure on that. I'm almost 100% sure it's vanilla bourbon peach, not bourbon vanilla. That one even was better than Peach Bellini, and it wasn't the best peach scent ever. The bourbon vanilla part was fine. It smelled almost like peach gummy rings, sort of, but it did have kind of like the bourbon note that bourbon sea salt caramel which I do love that fragrance. Bourbon sea salt caramel is amazing. And it tends to throw like crazy. Like it's definitely up there with like pumpkin pecan waffle, summer boardwalk. Not like the 9.5, 10 area, but 8.5, 9 area for sure. Getting back on track, I will just never understand how Peach Bellini got as popular as it did when it just gives me nothing. Personally, I cannot stand that fragrance, and I would not, I wouldn't bat an eye if it never came back. So I'm glad it's back for those who do love and adore that fragrance. That's great for y'all, but if it were to only, I would just like it a lot better if it would only come out maybe, winter, in 2 collections in the winter, and then maybe 1 or 2 in spring and summer. And then just leave it out, let it, be gone for a while, because I just cannot stand that fragrance. Number 3 has to be Winter Candy Apple. I despise Winter Candy Apple with a specific passion. I cannot stand that fragrance. And again, it's another one that I will never understand. Compared to all the other apple scents that they have, why would anybody choose Winter Candy Apple? I just do not understand. I don't get it, and I get mad. But I'm trying to not get too excited about this. But if you're looking for an apple body care fragrance, Champagne Apple and Honey is far, far, far superior to Winter Candy Apple. And the candle, it's even worse, I feel like, in the candle. A lot of people hate Japanese Cherry Blossom, and I'm not a fan. Do not get me wrong. But I can tolerate it in candle and wax form. I can't deal with it in body care. If I smell it in body care, it's just too off-putting for me. But I have a 3-wick of it in my collection, and I kind of like it. It's not bad. The candle smells almost like the shower gel, which is the most tolerable form of that fragrance to me. The lotion, cream, and the mist are just way, 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 way too much for me to handle. But I can appreciate if someone else wants to do the shower gel or burn the candle or melt, whatever. Me, I cannot do Winter Candy Apple, period. It smells even worse from the body care and candle format. I don't know why. They smell the same. It's something about it being in a candle where you want your house to smell, not just your body. You want your home to smell like that. That's nasty. So I'm a pass. That scent. If that one were to, if of any of the 3, holiday tradition scents like Vanilla Bean, Noel, Twisted Peppermint, I love both of those fragrances. Both amazing fragrances. Winter Candy Apple doesn't even hold a candle. Doesn't even come close to Vanilla Bean, Noel, and Twisted Peppermint, in my opinion. So, That was number 3. I hate it, period. I will never pick that one up, as well as the other two. Really, any of these. So number 4, I haven't thought of a number 5 yet, but I'm sure something will come to me. Number 4, though, and trying to put this one in a nicer way, because this one is just kind of like a meh kind of. Well, no, I do hate it. So, Beautiful Day. Again with the apple fragrance. Why? Why do people want such a synthetic, nasty, floral? The floral part's fine. It's that synthetic apple fragrance in that I just cannot do. And body care and candle all around, I think it's just disgusting. Again, champagne apple and honey is the way to go. It's 10 times better. There's just something about that fragrance, and I don't know if it's just because we had that's all pretty much the only hand soap we were using a few years ago. Um, but and I never bought it because I didn't like it even back then. But now I just have a special hatred in my heart for that candle. I cannot for the life of me understand why that candle, well, it hasn't been out in candle form since 2016. That I can for sure say, and it maybe came out 2017. Hi, bud. So, I mean, the body care is out year round too, so I just, that scent is just not for me. So, again, I'm going to have to pass that one on to people who want some, like, artificial, nasty apple with a decent floral fragrance to make it a body care scent. Okay, number 5. I guess I can do 2 honorable mentions before I get to number 5, because these 2 I can say with confidence. I don't hate these fragrances. They're actually both kind of okay, but I just don't understand the hype behind these candles. Pumpkin Peanut Brittle from the fall and Blueberry Maple Pancakes from the fall. I don't get it. Blueberry Bundt Cake from Better Homes and Gardens is so much better than Blueberry Maple Pancakes, and I will stand by that because I bought like 14 clamshells of that, 15 clamshells of that, and I've gone through 3 or 4 now because I'm hoarding the rest of what I have because I love that scent so much. It's so much better than Blueberry Maple Pancakes could ever be. And then Pumpkin Peanut Brittle. Another thing about Blueberry Maple Pancakes, I don't get any maple at all. And the bakery note is like way, way, way buried underneath that blueberry scent. Even blueberry sugar, which I do love blueberry sugar. I bought like, was it 4 or 5? I bought 5 of it on Candle Day. And I was waiting for Candle Day so I could just stock up on it, just in case they don't bring it back next year. It's still on my list to get maybe 1 or 2 more 3-wicks for SAS and 1 tester candle. But I just love blueberry sugar so much more. I don't understand why people were losing their minds over blueberry maple pancakes. And then pumpkin peanut brittle I can kind of get. But what peanut brittle don't taste like is Ritz crackers. And that's what I smell. I smell like Ritz cracker as the predominant note, like really buttery, salted like crackers with peanut butter on them. I just couldn't. If I was hoping it was gonna be like, okay, like they take the pumpkin note from like pumpkin patch, and if they had still used that same peanut butter note, I would have been totally fine. And maybe like a brown sugar aspect to it. I feel like that would have been such a beautiful candle. I would have stocked up because that sounds perfect. Cause I love pumpkin patch from Bath and Body Works. I just don't get it. I don't understand the hype between those two. Even pumpkin peanut brittle, I even considered buying one, just after my collection, or 1 to chop up and then 1 to keep in my collection, because it was different. It was all right, but it wasn't one that I thought was hoard worth it. Like, people out here buying like 20 of them, and I mean, I'm glad other people like it, but if I never saw it again, like I'm not gonna like go crying to Bath and Body Works for them to bring it back. It just wasn't all that. And I thought of a number 5 while I was doing this. And I probably would have put it up higher on the list if I had thought of it earlier. But I guess number 5. Sweet cinnamon pumpkin. I could just end the video off here because I can go on like a whole like 10-minute rant on that. But I'll condense it for you. To me, the body care and the candle do smell slightly different. There's definitely a difference, to my nose at least. But that being said, I cannot stand the body care. The body care is worse. It smells like if you took the candle and added a bunch of like, you made it like not floral, but you made it like a body care scent from a candle. And I like candles that smell like body care, but it has to be a good body care fragrance. You know, again, going back to the whole beautiful day thing, it sucks in both forms, just like sweet cinnamon pumpkin. I can't stand that fragrance. It's not even like a pumpkin spice scent. It smells like pumpkin spice scents, if they're done by the right vendor or the right company, can smell perfectly fine. I, on the other hand, tend to like more of like the actual pumpkin scent itself, with minimal to even no spice sometimes, especially if it's a pumpkin pie. Pumpkin pie, I'm done. If it has a crust note with like a good pumpkin puree and even just a little bit of light spice, count me in. I'm totally down. Like the pumpkin vanilla this year, my stores just sold out super fast, or I would have gotten that one. Even white pumpkin I liked, and I could definitely smell like a hint of like the whole sweet cinnamon pumpkin in the background of that candle. Not, it definitely had a different. They're not repackaged. I wouldn't even say they're repackaged with a twist. I feel like white pumpkin was like the older sister to sweet cinnamon pumpkin. There's just nothing redeemable about sweet cinnamon pumpkin. It just smells nasty. I mean, it smells, not even that it just smells artificial, it just smells fake. It doesn't smell like pumpkin spice is supposed to. It smells like if you took pumpkin spice and red hots, and I hate red hots. I cannot stand the taste of them. I cannot stand the smell of it. And I just don't want my house or my body to smell like that, because gross, ew, disgusting. I feel like this is a very repetitive list, but I just despise that fragrance with a passion. I cannot stand it for the life of me. Okay, so condensed it just a little bit. So I think I'm gonna end the video off here. I don't have much else to say. I do still want to do. I guess I can tell you what we're gonna be doing today. I guess we have a few little errands that I know I'm gonna be doing with my mom. We're gonna go to Sam's, maybe Walmart, because she needs to get something, and then I actually need to return a candle. Shoot, I should have brought that one out here and had that be part of the thumbnail, because it would have made more sense than this "Don't Stop Believing Santa" Chesapeake Bay candle from Cracker Barrel. But when I burnt the fall French toast fragrance, it just smelled like burning gasoline. I haven't burned a candle in a while that smelled like that, and just having that scent up in my room, ugh, it's just, I don't even want to talk about it because it was gross. So that one's going back. I'm hoping that I can just do an even exchange for it, but if I have to just get the money back for it, that's fine, and I'll just go buy another candle of it or whatever. But not of that same scent. I definitely want to get something different. I don't know, maybe I'll get a mulled cider, because the mulled cider this year was fantastic all the way down. I had to cotton ball it once, and it threw from, top to bottom. Like 6.5 was the lowest it went. It was throwing like a 7.5, 8 for the first half, and then after that it stayed at about 7. And then it got down to maybe a 6, 6.5 to the very, very, I'm talking like down to the wick clips, y'all. That one threw amazing. I don't think the 14-ounce one did all too great this year, from what I can tell. Jasmine posted a video on it, and it didn't look like that one did too great, but I can say that my 11.5-ounce version did fantastic. So I might just do an exchange for that, and I have an item to just bring back. Not candle or wax related. I just need to bring it back because I'm just never going to get around to using it. So that needs to be brought back. Going to Five Below. We see what I mean. So disrespectful. People coughing, sneezing all up in my videos. We need to go back to Five Below because I won some prize or whatever from our office thing, and that's where they got like the whole the, what's the right word I'm looking for, the it's not gonna make sense if I can't tell you what it is, because it's not like an office, it's the neighborhood office. The neighborhood I live in, the little office thing had like a little Christmas party, and the thing I won was like a bunch of stuff from Five Below, and I don't shop there, so I'm just gonna take things back and get a gift card, and I don't think there's gonna be anything there I want, but we're gonna do that. And since we're gonna be in the Bath and Body Works area, my mom wants to use some of her spend $10 get a free item up to 16.50, and that's where our outlet store is. So we're gonna be going there. I honestly I don't think I'm gonna be buying anything. I might not, just depending, you know. I just don't know for sure yet. It's definitely not gonna. I'm trying to be good and save those coupons until like after Christmas, because they're still gonna be within the grace period, and then there's gonna be semi-annual sale stuff out, and especially at an outlet, you can just get stuff for like 75% off, and it just adds up better to the coupon's value. But she wants to go today anyway, so we're going there. Um, we're going to Dollar Tree. I need lighters. um, I have another lighter in my empties now. It's just done. So I always like to keep like 3 lighters on hand, one that I'm using and 2 unopened. But um, so what I do is like when I've gone through 2 and I only have 1 left, that's when I'll get 2 more. That way, after I go through the one I'm using now, I have 1 to use and I have 1 as a backup. So I have a little bit of like time to get more, I guess. So I'm gonna do that, and I'm gonna get another silver pedestal if I can find them. The one I showed with the campfire donut single wick in one of my last videos. I love those pedestals, and for $1, I mean, count me in. So I want to get 1 more of those. I know I'm forgetting something. I'm most likely forgetting something, but so Dollar Tree, Bath and Body Works, Five Below, maybe Walmart, um, Sam's for sure. So I mean that's what the day is gonna be looking like today. I'm excited for Christmas. Christmas is gonna be, it's what now? 21st day, so 4 days away. SAS is now 5 days away, so um, I'm just excited. This is my favorite time of year. Christmas is my favorite holiday. This is my favorite time of year in general, with the weather being cold, and I just love being able to like wear a blanket around all day. It's my favorite thing in the world. So I think that's it. So there may or may not be a haul soon from like the whole dollar. It'll be a very short video. I won't ramble in that video. Hopefully, I'll try not to. Since it's just gonna be 3 things, and if I get anything from Bath and Body Works, I'll throw that in. I think that's honestly it. So there may or may not be a haul. Well, there'll definitely be a Dollar Tree haul, but I don't know when it'll be up. Definitely not tonight. It might go up Christmas Eve day. I mean, we need to come up with a special name for the day part of it. I'll just call it Christmas Eve. So that'll be up Christmas Eve most likely with the whole update SAS wish list. Um, so that's it. That's all I have. I'm just rambling on at this point. So if you watched to the very end of the video, thank you. Um, Let me know what are some scents you just cannot stand from Bath and Body Works, or really any candle company. Just let me know, not necessarily like scents like lavender or eucalyptus, whatever, but like specific candles themselves that you just cannot stand. Um, yes, that's all I have for the video. I hope you enjoyed it. So I turned what was originally going to be an Instagram post into a almost 20, no, it's 23 and a half minutes as of now, but it's most likely going to be by the very end of this a 24-minute video where all I do is talk about scents that I cannot stand and just some chit chat. So I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you have a great rest of your day.